Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Children, this is chapter 3, Force and Pressure, and we are going to discuss long question answers today. So, question 1 is explain the following. Number 1, it is difficult to walk with pointed heels footwear than with regular flat heels. Now, why is it difficult to walk with pointed heels footwear than with regular flat heels? What is the reason behind that? The reason is that pointed heels exert more pressure on the ground than the regular flat heels. What is the reason? As we know, pressure is inversely proportional to area. If area is more, pressure is less. If area is less, pressure is more. So pointed heels they cover less area, so they exert more pressure. The pointed heel footwear support the weight of a girl on a small area, resulting in large pressure. Therefore, it is difficult to walk with pointed heels footwear than with regular flat heels. The regular flat heels, they cover more area, so they exert less pressure. Now, next part of the question is, railway tracks are laid on wooden, cemented or iron sleepers. Now, railway tracks are laid on wooden, cemented or iron sleepers. Why? Because this distributes the load of train over a large area of the ground. Here the case is this, that increase in area of contact decreases pressure. If area is more, pressure is less. This is the case here. So to distribute the load of train over large area of the ground and to reduce pressure, railway tracks are laid on wooden, cemented or iron sleepers. The pressure decreases on increasing area and hence it prevents sinking of railway tracks into the ground. Now, next part of this question is, school bags are provided with wide straps. School bags are provided with wide straps because the wide straps spread the weight of the bag over a large area of the shoulders, resulting in less pressure on the shoulders. Thus, it becomes easier and comfortable to carry the bag. Next is, a camel can walk easily on sand as compared to a horse. A camel can walk easily on sand as compared to a horse because the feet of the camel are broader than the feet of the horse, and the broader feet of the camel exert less pressure on the sand and enable it to walk over the sand easily. Now, question number 2 is, describe an experiment to show that the liquid pressure depends on the density of the liquid. To show that pressure depends on the density of the liquid, the things needed are 2 glass tubes open at both ends, 2 rubber balloons, thread, some water and kerosene. And what is the method? Take 2 glass tubes, tie a rubber balloon at one end of each tube with the help of thread, hold the tubes in the vertical position, pour water in one tube and kerosene on the other tube. Note that the volume of the liquids in both the tubes should be the same. Now observe the bulge produced in each case. Now what is the observation? The bulge in the glass tube filled with water is more. And what does that mean? What will you conclude? We conclude that the density of water is more than that of kerosene. Thus, water is heavier than kerosene, so it exerts more pressure. That is the reason of increased bulge in the tube which has water. Now let's go through the exercises. First question is, tick the correct options. So first part is, when force is applied on a moving object, first option is changes the speed of the object, second is changes the direction of the object, third is does not produce any change, fourth is both A and B. So the correct answer is both A and B. It changes the speed of the object and it also changes the direction of the object. So both A and B. Now second part, force is expressed by stating its magnitude only, direction only, both magnitude and direction, and none of these. So force is expressed by stating its both magnitude and direction. This is the correct answer. Now third part, the force which when applied on a moving object of mass 1 kg in the direction of its motion increases its speed by 1 meter per second in 1 second is equal to 1 Newton, 2 Newton, 3 Newton and 4 Newton. So correct option is 1 Newton. Now part 4, when the magnitude of force applied increases, turning effect on an object decreases, increases, remains the same, or first increases then decreases. So when magnitude of force increases, turning effect on on an object also increases. Now which of the following is the incorrect relation? Moment of force equals to force into perpendicular distance. Moment of force equals to force divided by perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance equals to moment of force divided by force, and force equals to moment of force divided by perpendicular distance. So moment of force equals to force divided by perpendicular distance. This one is the incorrect relation. Now the SI unit of moment of force is Newton, kgf, kgfm or Newton meter. So Newton meter. SI unit of moment of force is Newton meter. The moment of force of 15 Newton about a point is 45 Newton meter. What is the correct distance between the point of application of force and the point? So we have to find out the perpendicular distance. So how will you find out? Perpendicular distance equals to moment of force upon force. So 45 Newton meter upon 15 Newton will give 3 meters. So what is the correct option? 3 meters is the correct option. Now fill in the blanks. An effort acting on an object that changes or tends to change the state of rest or motion, direction of the moving object, speed of the moving object, or the shape and the size of the object is called force or turning effect. The answer is force. Now dash is equal to the force required to lift an object of mass 1 kilogram vertically upwards against gravity. What is it? 1 kgf or 1 Newton? That is 1 kgf. Now 1 kgf equals to 9.8 Newton or 98 Newton. 9.8 Newton. The motion of an object in a straight line is called translational or rotational motion. That is translational motion. The vertical axis passing through the point about which the object rotates is called point of application of force or axis of rotation. That is axis of rotation. Larger the distance between the point of application of force and the axis of rotation, dash is the turning effect on the object. More or less? The answer is more. Now next exercise is also tick the correct options. The SI unit of thrust is this one, Newton. Then 1 kgf is equal to 1000 gf. Then which of the following relations is incorrect? Pressure equals to thrust upon area, thrust equals to pressure into area, pressure equals to area upon thrust, and area equals to thrust upon pressure. So incorrect is this. Pressure equals to area upon thrust. Now the SI unit of pressure is Newton per meter square. 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to 1.013 into 10 raised to the power 5 Pascal. An object weighing 180 Newton placed on a surface of area 0.4 meter square exerts a thrust on the surface equal to, how will you calculate this? And that will be thrust upon area means 180 upon 0.4, that will give you 450 Newton per meter square. You have to find out the pressure here. So which of the following statements is incorrect? Larger the surface area, lesser is the effect of thrust on it. Smaller the surface area, more is the effect of thrust on it. Thrust is a force that acts perpendicular to the surface, or larger the surface area, more is the effect of thrust on it. So this one, last one, is incorrect relation. This one is incorrect statement. Now state whether the following statements are true or false. Rewrite the false statements correctly. Now first one is weight is the force that acts vertically downwards. This is true. The more the thrust, the more is the pressure on the surface. This is also true. The more the area of contact, the more is the pressure on the surface. This is false. The lesser is the pressure on the surface. Pressure is said to be 1 Pascal when a thrust of 1 Newton is applied on a surface area of 1 meter square. This is true. Now school bags are provided with wide straps to increase pressure on the shoulders. This is false. In place of increase, you have to write decrease. Now foundations of high-rise buildings are made narrow. This is false. They are made wider.